it's LegitLovely. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are doing episode 29 of my Custom Sim Saturday series. It's crazy to think that I've already created almost 30 custom sims for you guys. So for Custom Sim Saturday, if you are new to my channel, I have a Google form linked in the description of all of my videos where you can fill out a form, obviously, with a bunch of questions about a custom sim that I'll make for you, whether it be in The Sims 3 or The Sims 4, and I go through the forms in order, and I fulfill the sim requests, and then if it's in The Sims 3, I will have the link to the Sims 3 pack and my slider folder for you, and if it's in The Sims 4, I will have a link to a post on my website with the CC list and the tray files for you. I just want to let you guys know, if you're new, that there will be a public download. You will not be the only one who will be able to download the sim. It'll be anybody who comes across the video to make it fair. So with that being said, for today's Custom Sim Saturday, the requester requested a sim in The Sims 4. That was female. For physical features, they wanted the sim to have big lips, a wide nose, a darker skin tone, pulled out ears, for her to be plus size and to have bigger eyes. For the clothing style, they requested that she have an urban clothing style. And for any other specific details, they said beauty marks and stretch marks. So as soon as I read this description or this form, I knew exactly something that I had to include as far as a piece of custom content went. There's a sim, there is a skin, the Lottie skin by Sims 3 Melancholic, which will be included in the CC list for you guys. That is the skin that you guys see on the sim right now. It's beautiful. It's a plus size skin. It has a lot of details. It has a lot of stretch marks, a lot of freckles, a lot of beauty marks. And I knew as soon as I read this form that this was the skin I wanted to use. So I hunted it down because I didn't have it in my game for some reason. I know. Can you believe it? And I added it to my game, and then that is the skin that I use, and I kind of based everything around this skin. So this skin and the form is definitely what inspired me to create the sim the way that I did. So as far as other features, I was able to obviously do the big lips, the wide nose, ears are pulled out a little. You can't really see behind the hair, but if you use this sim, or if this is your sim that you requested, when you experiment with different hairs, her ears are pulled out, so you will be able to see them. Bigger eyes was pretty easy. And then the plus size beauty, I messed around with a couple presets at the beginning of this video, as far as like body presets went, that were supposedly plus size, but they didn't give me the look that I wanted. I wanted to kind of craft the Sims body using the drag and pull features. In The Sims 4 create a sim, so that is kind of what I did instead. I used a thicker preset, and then I kind of molded it to what I thought you would like. But if not, obviously you can mess around with these sims. Just don't claim them as your own. That's all I ask. Bigger eyes, was able to do that. Urban clothing style, was able to do that. To the best of my ability. I don't have a lot of quote-unquote urban clothes in my game, but she has a pair of Nike Huaraches on. She has a fanny pack. She has, the urban hairstyle, not urban, but ethnic hairstyle that fits her darker tone. I'm really happy with this sim. And then for the makeup, I obviously went with kind of a pinkish tone, and then I matched it to her jeans. So if you guys notice, when I make my sims, I tend to have color schemes, and I tend to match everything to that color scheme. It's a habit that I've been trying to break for the longest time, but I find it hard. When I implement a color on a sim, I try and match everything to it, which is good, but it kind of ends up making my sims look like they're based on that color. Like the whole creative sim is based on the color. Like say I implement blue, I end up putting too much blue and not enough other colors to the point where I could literally name it Blue Creative Sim, and I don't like that about how I make my sims, so it's definitely something I've been trying to work on. And then, are there any other specific details? I asked, and they said beauty marks all over and stretch marks, which was perfect because the Lottie skin by Sims 3 Melancholic includes all of this. So yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this creative sim, as always, because it's a Sims 4 creative sim, and as I mentioned previously, there will be a link in the description of this video to a post on my website where you can download the complete CC list and tray files for the sim so you can have her in your game. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of this video. If you do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on all my social medias. They are as always conveniently linked in the description below. The link to my Discord, my portfolio, and all my sponsors are in the description as well. If you purchase anything from Glassy Eyewear or Technique Sport, please use code LOVELY. And if you purchase anything from Insane Labs, use code LOVELY25. last but not least, if you aren't already using my Epic Games supported creator code in the item shop, it is just legit lovely. Doing so really does help me out, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Don't forget that Epic Games is, or was, I think a little while ago, I don't know if it's still running, feel free to check, is having a huge sale on the Epic Games store right now for a bunch of different games. A bunch of games are free, so be sure to check that out. And if you purchase any games, like I said, use code LegitLovely. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay lovely, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.
We're always on the edge. We fight and make love at the same time. Would you break up just because I told you what I did last night? I recall the times you said you're sorry, and still I'm not sure if you told lies. But I don't care, it's all forgotten now. We're holy when we touch anyhow. Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. With the black guys. Hanging up to see if you would call me. I miss you more when you seem too far away. And you can blame it all on me as long as we can find our way. Do you remember all the times we tried to stop this? Yeah, we end up the same every time. Cause when our bodies meet, there's nothing left to fight about. We're holy when we touch anyhow. Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. Somewhere in between our secrets, there's an imminent storm. It's unavoidable, yeah. But as long as I feel that you see me, I will pay no mind at all. So give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the black guys. We are sweet on our secrets. Telling black guys to keep them.
Wearing light shoes, walking down the shore, diving head first down to the ocean floor. Your dark brown eyes reflect fireflies, living bright nights, getting me high on life. It's a night to stay up late. Things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching up to do. There's take a long walk till we start to freeze. Hearing small talk over the summer breeze. Out of safe zones, finding hidden caves. All the wet stones shaped by the ocean